Cancers, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. So for those of you that are new, welcome, and if you are returning, I am so glad to have you. So we are actually going to be doing a past, or not past, present, future. We're going to be doing 3 little sections. We're going to start off with your career, your finances. We're going to go into single Cancers, and we're going to go into coupled Cancers. Now, if you are in separation or you are kind of wanting an ex to return, there may be messages related to that come out in the singles or the couples. So we're just going to see what the most important messages are for you. So if you are not already subscribed, every single subscriber automatically gets entered to win a free 15-minute personal reading at the end of the month. All right, you guys, let's see. So right away, I actually have the crystals for you guys. It's interesting because it came out in my pre-shuffle, my meditation. So these are some of the crystals we have. The site is in the description box below. For you guys, my dear, I have the beautiful clear quartz. Now it comes in the sphere, but I also have wand, so it's whatever you're more drawn to. And then I also have desert rose. I have the small ones like this, super cute. And then I also have big ones like this. So again, it's whatever you're called to. And the mini one that I have, which is for under your pillow, is the Howlet. And that one is going to help to connect with your dreams. The desert rose is all about protection. It's all about security. It's all about peace and alignment. And then the clear quartz is known as the master healer. So definitely really good for intuition, creating a calm, sacred space. They all actually mesh very well together. Okay, so let's see. Show me the energy of Cancer's career and finances, please. Show me the energy surrounding Cancer's career and finances. Okay, I'm actually being drawn to do this a different way. So I'm gonna spread out the deck. And then I already see one. See which ones, okay, I see the second one, okay, I see the third one, see which ones are calling me. So let's just put them out. So the first one is Temperance. Okay, so for Temperance here, I definitely feel like when it comes to your finances and career, I feel as though there's this energy where what you give is what you're going to get. So this is the ultimate time for manifestation, right? Take tarot readings in the form of, usually they are predictions. I always find usually tarot readings resonate personally with me in the past or in the future rather than in the present moment. And I definitely feel like for you guys, this one definitely may be a future prediction here, because with Temperance, it's like, you know, tarot reading shows you certain things. And if you don't like what it's saying and you feel it resonates, or you see it start to resonate, you have the opportunity to change that. You have the opportunity to, you know, be like, okay, well, this is what it's showing. I want something different. So let me do this in order to rewire that. And with this Temperance card, that's the energy that I'm getting. I'm getting this energy of you guys getting what you're giving, and maybe you're realizing that you're not giving enough, or you're giving to something that's not giving you what you want in return. So that being said, you're giving to a job that's not giving you the amount of money you want, right? That means it's time for you to start looking for a job in a new, I'm hearing some of you guys already got a new job, but it's not what you want to do. So still put out those feelers until you find what it is that you want. Some of you, this is you ultimately creating your own happiness, you creating your own business, you creating your own brand here. But the work you put is what you're going to get. So if you want to double up on your workload, you're going to get double, you're going to get where you want to go a lot quicker. I'm hearing abundance tenfold, but it's only going to be for those of you who are in alignment with what you truly want in life. Some of you, what it is that you are passionate about is actually your soul's purpose. And for others of you, following your passion aligns you with your soul's purpose. So if you are somebody who loves to create art, start selling art on the side. If you are somebody who, I'm seeing nail design. So if you're somebody who wants to be a nail tech, take a class and get started on nails. Do your friends' nails, your family nails, your own nails. Practice, practice, practice until you perfect it, and start putting yourself out there. Start putting your work out there, right? I definitely am getting this energy of creatives, right? So whether it's you're making something with your hand, some of you, you're makeup artists, whatever the case is. I definitely feel if you are watching this now and you have like an obsession with like home goods, home scents, things like that, home decor, that like you are Cancer, right? Fourth house. So anything related to the home, related to cooking, related to making your home smell good, making your home look good. Those are all things that you're going to be very successful in. So some of you guys, you're going to start some sort of crafty business where maybe you're going to sell incense, or you're going to sell candles. Maybe you want to be a florist, right? Some of you guys, it's even about landscaping is what I'm sensing here. Maybe it's even, you know, as far as real estate, but I definitely feel like this is a perfect timing for you to take that step, because the universe is taking that step with you here. A lot of peace and alignment, a lot of things that, you know, you've been kind of frustrated about, things that you haven't had the answers for. You're actually finding those answers within yourself. So I want to suggest that if you do want to get a personal reading at the end of this, ask yourself the question first. See if you can find whatever you would ask in the reading. See if you can give yourself that answer, and then take the money that you would have spent on that tarot reading and go treat yourself, go buy yourself something. Because I do feel like you guys are one of the most intuitive signs, and I definitely feel like you are able to tap into your intuition at, you know, I think Cancer actually is the most intuitive sign. And honestly, every Cancer I know has proven that over and over again to me. If you are having troubles with your intuition, Howlet and the Amethyst. I have mini ones, okay? Putting these under your pillow is going to help you, as well as, you know, meditating with them in your hand, okay? Some of you, I'm seeing you literally having your hands like this with your eyes closed, going into a meditation form here. I'm also seeing you guys, I don't even know if this is a thing, but I'm hearing my guides are saying gravity work, and it's reminding me, I saw this lady and she was standing like in the middle of a very busy road where I live. There's a city called Chinatown, and she was sitting there and it was really, really busy. And she was on the sidewalk in the middle of all these little shops, and she literally just had her arms out like this, okay? And she was just standing there, and I was at a red light in traffic. She was just like this. And I was at a red light and she had her eyes closed, okay? She was not looking, she did not care. She was in her own little world. And I was at the red light for about 5 minutes, okay? And the whole time she was like that. And I was just thinking, first of all, how the heck does she have the strength to keep her arms up like that? But mostly, this girl has the world in her hands right now. It just seemed like she held the world in her hands. It was very, very interesting. Now, I am seeing if you are wanting to ground yourself, you're going to put your hand down. But if you're wanting to connect with your higher source, you're going to put your, one of those scam things, which I'm just going to take a moment to remind you guys, there are many fake accounts. If somebody messages you on WhatsApp or Instagram, it is not me. If somebody follows you with a profile that looks very similar to mine, it is not me. People are buying followers, making these profiles look really real. But if you pay attention, the name is spelled wrong. There's a letter mixed in. Something is always off. So really make sure you're paying attention. I will never send out a message. I will never ask you to pay for a reading. I will never tell you that I felt drawn to you to give you a reading. These are all, you know, tactics that they've used to make it seem real. So just be sure that if you're purchasing a reading, it is through my direct link on Instagram or my direct link in the description box here. I will also pin it in the comments, but it will always be only the comment that is pinned, okay? So just please take, you know, just take that message and share it with people that you know that watch tarot readings, because I know this has been happening to a lot of tarot readers, but you know what? Karma is a real thing, so the universe will do what it does best and take care of everything. The Two of Swords. Temperance and the Two of Swords. I'm drawn because there's the 2 cups, there's the 2 swords here. Again, your intuition is going to give you everything that you need, and you just have to work on tapping into your intuition. There's a meditation on YouTube to connect with your spirit animal, and it's like an 8-hour meditation. I listen to it when I sleep, and not all the time, but occasionally. And wow, I had an awakening just from the first time that I had listened to it. So some of you guys, that's what you need to do. You need to listen to that while you're sleeping. There are going to be some messages that are going to come, but again, there's messages that are going to come to you within your dreams. But I do feel with this, there's a sense of blockage. There's a sense of you not being able to trust your intuition. Some of you, this is also just even doubting yourself when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, or even just not being sure as to what choice to make, right? If you're not sure whether you should quit your job to start a side hustle, why don't you do your side hustle while you're still in your job so that you have that security, so that you don't have to overthink, right? I do feel like your break is coming, but I do feel like for some of you, you are going to have to wait 2 months to see the desired results, okay? So all the work you put in, every little thing that you do throughout this month is going to be very important. So really just make sure that you are taking every moment and really, you know, this is a time to get a schedule and really schedule your time well and put it towards things that you love and things that you want more of in your life. Creating mood boards, manifesting things, right? But the more you put into the things that you're not wanting to have more of, or you're not happy doing, the more you're kind of, you know, laying in that energy and also creating that, because you do have very strong powers of manifestation during this month, okay? So then we have the Emperor, and the Emperor is coming out in reverse here. Now, my guides are telling me not to pull it reverse, to put it upright, but I do want to say it reverse because I do feel there is like 3 of you in this room that are watching this here that are going to resonate with the Emperor in reverse here. I also feel like this goes along with Temperance and the 2 of Wands, right? Not liking your position in your job, not feeling as though, like, you definitely could be somebody who feels like you work way too much to be getting the amount of money that you're getting. You want to be in control and you're not feeling in control of your life right now. So it's almost like you have to take what you want. You can't wait for it to be handed to you. So some of you guys, you want a higher position, or you want to get paid more, and maybe it's like, okay, you can't work at this place because you're never going to get paid what you ultimately desire. So you have to work for yourself, because, you know, look at your job and look at the maximum that anybody there makes, and what they had to do to get there. And are you willing to do that? And is that what you want to do? When you get to the maximum, is that going to be fine for you? Or are you going to want more money, right? And it may just be that the company that you're in isn't right for you and you'll have better opportunities at a different company. Some of you guys, I'm hearing LinkedIn, so you may want to network with people who work in the same field as you, but just work at different companies and hear about their experiences. Some of you guys, I'm even hearing you having conversations. I know not a lot of people like to do this because some people just don't like to talk about money, but I hear people like communicating and finding out how much certain people are getting paid, because you may find out that there's somebody in your field that is getting paid a lot more than you and doing a lot less, and it is simply because they asked for more, okay? Meaning you were worth way more than you realize. And also, it's about getting what you give. Like, I never used to think of it like this until I started manifesting, but every job I had, I treated it like it was my own business, and I worked 10 times harder than I was paid to, 10 times harder than I needed. I was always the first one to, you know, get a raise. Like I would get raises within a month because I was so dedicated to anything that I did. But sometimes you do have to just do the bare minimum, especially if they're only giving you the bare minimum, right? Sometimes you have to realize that no matter how hard you work at certain places, they just aren't going to give you what it is that you want. So I definitely feel like you're needing to take control of your life. You're needing to step in your power. I was only going to pull 3, but I do see this other one that's kind of like sticking out. So the Strength card here. Yeah, the Strength card here. Honestly, this Emperor energy being in reverse also is kind of like you not being in your masculine energy, right? You know how, especially like females, right? A lot of the time we don't ask for more money. A lot of the time we just take what we're given. And I feel like, you know, things are changing now, but maybe you still have that older mentality and you're needing to switch the way that you're looking at things here, because I feel like whatever you want, you just have to ask for it. And also you just have to believe that you can have it. You have to picture yourself already having that, already being in that position. So for you, it's all about manifesting. It's all about visualization. It's all about affirmations here with the Strength card. I also feel this energy of getting right within your body. There is something so intensely incredible about working out and what it does for your mind, what it does for your confidence, what it does, you know, to stimulate you mentally. The days that I have when I work out versus the days that I have when I don't work out. And if you're not somebody that works out, it's saying it's a really good thing. It's a really good time for you to start working out. And if you are somebody who kind of has been off your workout game, I definitely feel like working out has a huge part in what it is that you're able to attract, what it is that you're able to believe that you can have. Because I feel like for some of you, as crazy as it may seem, working out is going to give you all the confidence you need to be able to get where it is that you want, okay? Okay, I'm gonna shuffle and I'm gonna do the same thing for singles. Oh. Interesting that I'm using this because I've never used these big cards for a full reading before. So it's interesting that my guides pulled this deck for you. Okay, so we're gonna get into Cancers that are single. The energy for Cancers that are single. Okay, I have the 3. Okay, so the first one, ooh, the 9 of Cups. Okay, so when it comes to those of you that are single, I definitely feel like there's some sort of wish fulfillment coming in. I definitely feel as though, again, with that working out, that could be exactly what you need to get that confidence boost. That could be exactly what you need to put you in this energy of self-love, of healing, right? I really feel like there is somebody here who has their eye on you. Whether this is somebody that you're aware of that has their eye on you or not, but somebody is really interested in getting to know you, but more so getting to know you on a deeper level. There's somebody that finds you to be so beautiful. And I feel like there's this energy where you have beautiful lips, you have beautiful eyes, you have a beautiful voice. You're just coming off as very feminine and very nurturing. Now, that doesn't mean that you are a woman. It's just saying that this person finds you to be like a motherly or a fatherly figure. This person finds you to be somebody who is very selfless, somebody who is very kind, somebody who takes care of those that they love, okay? I feel like you definitely treat people the way that you want to be treated. So if somebody's like being mean to you, you're not going to be mean to them back. You are definitely in this energy of being a high vibrational being. And I feel like people are seeing that, and I feel like people are noticing that. So for some of you guys, you are at the 9, okay? Meaning if you've been working for a while on your self-love, on trying to get to be the person that, you know, the best version of yourself realistically, to be able to, you know, manifest your ultimate love. I feel like you're so close with that 10 of Cups. Some of you, it's within the next month that you're going to be attracting a love that's going to get you to the 10 of Cups. Others of you just know that you are well on your way. So keep your options open. Keep because some of you guys, I do feel like you are like dating a couple people and you feel like there's somebody you want to commit to, but you're not 100% sure. And I think that's okay. Just kind of keep that person. Just don't commit to that person yet is kind of the energy I'm getting, because I do feel like this person is somebody that you haven't met yet. So, and also if you're not 100% sure, it's probably for a reason, right? It's probably because there's one of your boxes that this person doesn't tick. And this person coming in, this energy that I sense, is somebody that's going to tick all of your boxes. This is also a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Aries energy, we have Sag energy, we have Leo energy. Look at all these major arcanas that are coming out here. So big transformation, big changes here. We have the King of Swords. So yeah, so some of you walked away from somebody who wasn't expressing their feelings towards you. They're coming in to express their feelings, and it's like they have a romantic gesture planned, but it's not going to go that way. It's kind of like this is somebody who's going to blurt out their feelings for you. This is somebody who has a whole plan, okay? They've been waiting, some of you even months, to come up with this perfect plan to get you back, this perfect plan to get you to see that they truly do care about you. And kind of last minute, because they overthought it so much, they're just kind of going to like lay it all on the table. And I actually think that you would prefer that way rather than what it is that they had planned anyways. But somebody knows how they feel. You know, they've always known how they feel, but they're ready to share with you how they feel after holding back for a very long time. And if you were dealing with somebody and you feel as though they have other people, or you feel as though they have other options, know that that's true. Know that they are in this energy of wanting to be single, wanting to have fun, but also wanting kind of like to lead people on, to be completely honest. So if you feel like somebody doesn't have your best, you know, intentions in mind, know that that is true, right? Somebody has, just because you want what's best for everybody doesn't mean that they want what's best for you. So really get to know somebody before, and have them prove that they do care about you before you can just assume that they want your good and that they want what's best for you, because not everybody is a decent human being, even though we, you know, tend to not all, but mostly perceive ourselves to be. Ooh, and then we have the Magician. So realistically, it's like Spirit is saying whatever you want to manifest, you can have at this time. Is it love? Is it career? But at the end of the day, I do feel like I said, whatever you put the most of your time into, you're going to kind of have to choose what do you want more right now, and putting all that effort into it. I feel like if I were you, I would put that energy into the career, unless your career is, you know, already on its way up. Just because I am sensing for some of you, related to what you want to do with your career, it will be a lot easier for you to attract love than to attract that desired career. So it's kind of going to be up to you where you feel like your energy should be put towards. But, you know, use the tools that you have and the tools that you feel drawn to. Do you feel drawn to getting your own oracle deck, getting your own tarot deck? Get one, pull yourself cards. Do you feel drawn to learn more about crystals and use crystals to manifest for yourself? Do that. Have you felt drawn to visualize every morning or meditate or listen to sleep affirmations or affirmations when you get dressed? Go and do that. But also pay attention to your words here, because I definitely feel like when it comes to love, what you say is what you're going to attract, right? So if you match with somebody on a site and you just say like, oh, they're probably going to be like this, well, they're going to turn out to be like that. But with this energy, I really just feel the strong energy of somebody manifesting you, of somebody coming in and giving you this big, huge declaration of how they feel for you. Some of you, this is somebody you're recently dating and you're kind of going to be like, whoa, that's a little bit quick. And I feel like for the majority of you, that's most likely due to the fact that you've always had closed off people that were not emotionally available. And this person literally is like heart wide open, heart on their sleeve. Romance. This person is a lover of love. They love to be in love. They love to love. And I think that finally, for once, those of you that are single are going to be attracting somebody who can give you exactly what you're going to give them. They're going to match your energy perfectly. And you're just going to be like, wow. Finally, this is what I worked for, right? But it didn't come easy. You had to get to the 9 of Cups. You've been doing some serious work, whether you realize it or not. Some of you guys, this work that you were doing, it's as simple as going and getting your feet done, going and getting your nails done, going for a drive, going, you know, doing all of these things that you just love to do. And by doing that, you're putting all this love into yourself. By loving yourself, you're teaching others how to love you. So yeah. Singles most likely aren't going to be single for long here. Others of you, there is this energy of keeping your options open, wanting to keep your options open because you are enjoying all this attention that you are getting around this time here. Again, I do see an X, so just, it's kind of like be on the lookout, because I'm hearing like this X is going to kind of come out of nowhere. So if your X knows where you live, they may show up at your house. Like I said, they want to get you back and they're not going to give you it. They want to make sure that there's no chance you'll say no. So if they were to text you and then you were to block them, that would have created stagnancy within what they were planning. So they would just skip that step and show up. Some of you, I see somebody walking out of work and seeing their ex standing by their car. Now, not everybody wants their ex back, right? So some of you, you're going to be pretty pissed off when this person shows up. Okay, I have such a sore throat. Okay, let's see. Okay, so for Cancers that are in... No, I want to do that again. Cancers that are in a relationship. Okay. So we have 1. This one came out with it. 2 and 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then this one came out also. 6 of Wands. Okay, so with the 6 of Wands, you're gonna create a sense of independence within your relationship. I also see something victorious, something that a lot of people are gonna celebrate that's gonna be happening here. So some of you, there's a huge anniversary coming. Some of you, there's some sort of engagement party. This could even be an engagement, but something is happening within your relationship that you're unaware of. There's a lot of people working behind the scenes for this. So that's why I was thinking more along the lines of engagement or a relation, or like, an anniversary. I definitely feel like there are people working behind the scenes. People are very like, kind of like obsessed with your relationship. You could be like the stable one, you know, the one that's been with somebody since like high school or before high school. Like you could be with your first love. You could be, it's just that you're admired. It's just that your relationship is admired, and it's not that people are hating on it in any, it's like, have you ever, okay, I don't even know how to put this, but it's kind of like somebody wants to hate on it, but they can't. Like, even your ex can't hate on this relationship because you just look so happy, and the two of you guys just look like you're meant to be together. So if anybody had intentions to hate, at the end of the day, they ended up being an admirer, right? Because it's so just genuine and spiritual, and you push one another to be the best version. Like, you have become so much better. You've grown so much. You know, this is somebody who you can't slack around with. You have, like, they will force you to be the best version of yourself. Sometimes even just being with this person makes you feel like the best version of yourself, right? It's like, you know, when you find somebody that makes you want to be better, that's what you have here. So then we have the 5 of Wands here. Some of you guys here, there's going to be an opportunity to travel, and you're a little bit conflicted because that would mean that you and your partner have to separate for a little bit. Some of you, there is going to be a little bit of arguments that are going to be coming in related to, I'm hearing baby mama, baby dad, things like that. So there could be some sort of drama that's happening, some sort of outside influence that's happening related to your connection. But I definitely feel like for the majority of you, this is like other people's drama that they're bringing into your relationship. Like, you could be very stable, you know, have a home, have a car, go on vacation a lot. Like, you just kind of have like this ideal life. And there are people that have like a lot of drama within their relationship. So they feel like, you know, they want to come to you to piece themselves together. They want to come to you because, you know, Cancer is going to put a Band-Aid over it. Cancer is going to make everything all better. And some of you guys are needing to put up your, you know, your sword, right? You're needing to not be so available all the time. And if you know, you can be there for people, absolutely. But if you are, you know, having a little bit of time to yourself finally, and somebody calls, know that it's okay to text them and say, oh, I can call you back later, or to just call them in an hour, and make sure you're spending that time to yourself, okay? Some of you here, the person that you're dealing with is like conflicted in their head because they feel like you're really busy with work, and they kind of feel as though like they're a little bit alone when it comes to this connection. They wish you would, I was gonna say they'd wish you spend as much time with them as you do with your work, but then I literally heard Spirit say they wish you loved them as much as you love your work. So you could be dating that person that's married to their work, and you feel like you're always coming second to this person's work. You know, this could even be the type of person that, you know, you're trying to have a date with them, or you're just hanging out with them and they're always on their phone. There's always somebody they got to text back, somebody that's calling for this, somebody that's calling for that. And you just feel as though you kind of may be missing how it was in the beginning. You have the Page of Wands here. So there's this an energy of, you know, bringing that spark back, bringing that initial fire back, that initial flame, regardless of if your relationship is going well or not. Because like I said in the beginning, a lot of you are on a wild ride and you're having, you know, the relationship of a lifetime. But if that's not the case, and even if that is the case, it's about going back to the beginning with this Page of Wands. Going back to the beginning. What are some of the, you know, recreating a first date that you had, doing little things that you stopped doing because, you know, sometimes we get comfortable, and maybe it's not that you're taking them for granted or they're taking you for granted, but that you guys just got comfortable, right? And I just feel as though there's certain things that you guys did for one another before that you don't anymore. And by bringing that back, that can re-spark the love that the two of you have. Some of you, this is also you're renewing your vows here. Some of you, you have a son that's going to be having their 1st or 11th birthday party here. There's a father that is watching this, that their child is, you are their hero. You are like their Superman or their Batman. There is a father here that is watching this, and your child looks up to you. Your child holds you in high regards here. There is somebody here who's watching this that once they, you know, have a child, you're gonna fall in love with the father of your child over again, because, if you have a child, some of you, you're gonna end up sleeping with the father of your child when your son has their 1st or their 11th birthday, if that's something that resonates with you. But some of you think that you're, you know, madly in love with your person, and you definitely are, but it's nothing compared to when you have a child with them. And some of you, this is a prediction that you're gonna have a son, but watching them father your child is going to, I mean, you're gonna fall all over again. And then we have the 7 of Cups here. So for some of you, this is also about working on communication when it comes to your relationship, working on, you know, the connection that the two of you guys have, making sure that you're not thinking things, but you're saying the things that you want. Remember how I said somebody's coming to you for advice? Maybe you have problems in your relationship and you're going to other people for those problems, when maybe instead of that, you should be, you know, talking to your person. So like, remember how I was saying before, if you want to get a reading, ask yourself the question first, because you may be able to give yourself the answer. Maybe this is saying, like, if you're going to get a reading about a relationship, questions that you have, maybe you should try to get the courage to ask your partner and see if you can do that first. And then, you know, if you still need the help, sure, you can grab a reading. But I feel like you could be your own reader this month in all aspects, whether you're single, in a relationship, going through a divorce, waiting for an ex to come back, focusing on your career, wanting to gain more money, whatever the case is. You do have the answers, and through searching them, you are going to build a beautiful relationship with your intuition, with your guides. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. If you would like a personal reading, the link will be in the description box below. If you're not following me on Instagram, feel free to follow me there. We have a lot of fun over there. We do daily readings. I do giveaways on Fridays. I do live readings where I answer free questions for you guys. And you're also going to be the first to find out about sales over there. But again, watch out for the spam. I won't follow you on Instagram. So if you receive a follow, know that that's not going to be from me. Okay, I love you guys so much. I wish you all of the best, and I will see you soon.